Shalom, and you're now locked in here at Israelite Talk TV, where you get nothing but the raw and the real whenever I'm in front of the camera. So make sure y'all show the page some love, like, subscribe, and share. You guys remember this right here, right? Let's get this pulled up. Y'all remember when Dolph got killed, right? The police put this out on their Facebook page, right? Okay. And it was November the 18th. So the very next day when young Dolph passed, they put this out. Okay. The next day, 3:07 p.m. is when they put this out, right? Now, the first thing that we have to do, family, and as I was telling you guys about straight drop not being this particular shooter right here, that they're trying to make it seem like it's him right here. And let's just break this down. So they put this out. The first thing that you see on here, family, right? And I'm let me just go to this real quick. You can see up here in front of the white bins that mark, right? So that tells you that this photo has been altered. Okay. They've run it through Photoshop and they have been removing things and adding things into this picture right here. Okay. And this is on a now this is what I want you guys to understand. These photos that we're looking at is on the police page, right? The police page. Now, let me pull this up real quick. Okay, so you guys remember I did the breakdown on this, right? Let me blow this up for you. Remember I did the breakdown for you on this. So when you actually zoom in to this photo, right? What you would notice is they have photoshopped this photo right here. Okay, photoshopped it. They've cut what appears to look like straight drop face, okay, with this hoodie, and you can see where I got the arrows at. So if you just download this photo and actually look, you can see where this arrow up top is at, that's pointing straight down. That right there is the original hoodie of the person that actually shot young Dolph. This part right here has been added where these two arrows are at right here that's pointed. I'm just showing you the backside of the photo that they added, and you can see how this arrow that's to the back right here is the actual back of the actual person that's there shooting. Okay, so they have cut out and placed Justin Johnson's face over, okay, over this whoever's standing here at this window shooting. So the thing that we got to understand, family, the thing that we got to understand, family, is this right here. And let me get this blue up too. This is another angle you guys can look at it at. And just see that part right there that I have circled right there is the part that's been added, okay, over this person right here also, okay. When you zoom in and you look, family, you can clearly see that this is a handgun right here. You see where that red mark is at right there? You see how you can look through the top of the gun of what they want us to believe is a Drake? It's an actual handgun right there. So the person that's actually standing right there shooting young Dolph does not have this is not no Drake. And you can look at the clip. That's how that clip is coming out of there. They have drawn that and added that. You see how when you zoom in, a hand right here is not even connected to like the end of the barrel. They just, you know what I'm saying? Like they just added this shit. And this is over. Like I said, if you look at this top arrow over here at the top of the gun, look where his hand is at, where the white glove is at. And you can see that the top of what is supposed to be the Drake, you can see almost the concrete where they pretty much drew that over that handgun right there. Okay, so the person that's actually standing right there, that's actually shooting young Dolph, is shooting with a handgun. This guy right here has a handgun, not a Drake. Okay, They have added this. Okay, and when you zoom out, you can't tell. When you look at it like that, it just looks like, oh, he's there with a Drake. But when you zoom in, you can see how they have added that Drake on top of that handgun. That person right there has a handgun. Okay, and you can clearly see that through the what they have drew right here to make you believe that this is a Drake. Okay, see, these are the things ones have to grasp, right? This is what's going on in this young Dolph case. So oh, and let's go here. Also, this right here also bears it out, because look at that wall right there. See, that right there are 9mm bullet holes in that wall. Those are not Drake. When you look right here, okay, when you look right here, that's Draco right there. That's Drake right there. See, that's OVO right there. When you see that right there, that's OVO right there, coming through that window right there. Okay. So what you guys got to understand is that guy that's standing there in the front, who they want you to believe is holding a Drake, is actually holding a handgun. Okay. A handgun. And they have, and let me see here. Let me do it like this. Okay, let's do this. So when you go back to this original page right here, and you just look at this without the markers that I put on there for you, you guys can clearly see that on how they have covered this boy up. Whoever this is right here that's actually shooting, they have placed what it looks to be like a straight drop face over the person that's actually standing right there shooting young Dolph. And if, like I said, you look at the hand right there, you can see that that's a handgun under the Drake that they have drawn. Okay. Now, why is this important to understand? Because when we get back over here, this is where these photos are coming from. They're coming from off of the police Facebook page. It's coming off their page, right? Now, what's the significance of this, right? What's the significance of this? The significance of these photos that they placed on their Facebook page, right? That's been altered, okay? Is that it helps us to understand that Homicide is in on this shit. Because what y'all gotta remember is that when murders and shit happen, things of that nature, there's levels of clearance. Can't know anybody just obtain this shit. You know what I'm saying? A regular squad car driver, a person that's pulling up, don't have access to this shit. So the people that have access to this shit are top ranking members. Okay? Grasp. We're talking Homicide, the captains, people of that nature, CJ Davis, you know, people like that. They have access to that shit. So if Homicide, now just pay attention to detail, right? It says on there, Homicide, right? Okay, Homicide. So Homicide put this shit up, meaning that the same people that's investigating the death of young Dolph are the same damn people that's involved in the cover-up. You see what I'm saying? Are y'all following me? Okay, are y'all grasping? They put that shit out. So now think about this, family. Think about this, right? They can say, oh, well, we wanted, but why would you? But think about this. They can say, well, we were just doing that to hide the identity of the people that was so we can catch the people. But what y'all got to realize, this is the next day after. It's the next day after they put this shit out. So why would they be hiding the real people that's standing there and put Justin Johnson's face on the face of that shooter right there when they know that's not him standing right there? Now, I'm not saying that Straight Drop is not on the scene, because he's there. Remember, the woman said, let me get this shit, and I gotta pull it up, man. We ain't fucking around tonight, man, because this shit is getting out of hand, man, with these people, man. It is, man. You know, I just can't believe how corrupt these people is, man. You know, listen, man, it's the same shit they did to Martin Luther King, man. They killed Martin Luther King down there and they covered that shit up. You see what I'm saying? They did the same thing. And you guys got to remember that all of this stuff comes from poverty. See, whenever you have a lot of poverty, you know what I'm saying, people will do corrupt shit in order to get paid. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you guys remember, okay, I did this video right here. Okay, remember I did this video right here, right? Breaking all this stuff down, right? If y'all haven't saw this video, go watch the video. But now let's listen to what this lady said right here.
Like this. My whole life. They want us to the door. They man was dead, yeah. I ain't never seen no shit like it. I'm talking about my first time I might ever life, my whole life. Ever seen some shit like this. My whole life. They want us to leave the scene and shit because they blocking us off and shit.
No, let me, not her right here. Now listen to this lady right here that's getting ready to come in.
Yeah, they just shot.
Right here.
It was some good to just pull up and just let out over 50 shots. I'm talking about busted. I'm talking about, I'm standing, you want to go down there, baby. We at the shells. And me and my baby getting out the car. And I'm talking about before I even got to the door of shells, open up the door. I'm talking about all you hear gunshots. So I'm looking. I'm grabbing my baby to see where they coming from. It's the cookie shop next door to the wash. They busting it. I'm talking about busting number shots. 2 cars pull up all black. To one car was a white Pluto jump. I didn't see the other, but I seen one in it.
Stop right there. So family, did y'all hear? I believe the woman, she told you what it was. It was 2 cars full of niggas that jumped out in all black. And when you go back and you look at that photo, what the hell is they in? See, this is what you got to understand. When you look at that photo, listen, family, when you look at this photo right here, right? What you see, all black. You know what I'm saying? When you see the guy that's running that they saying is Cornelius, okay? Let's zoom this bad boy in. Let's zoom this bad boy in. This guy right here, what do you see? Black. You see what I'm saying? So when that woman said that they was in all black, that's what it was. And when you look at the face of what they showing as straight drop, he was in all black. It's in black. You know what I'm saying? So what you guys got to understand is that woman told you what it was. It was 2 cars full of niggas that pull up, like she said, was busted. She said it was a white one. It was a 2-door joint. And that's why I'm telling you, it looked like they probably either removed that car out of this photo, but it was 2 cars full of people. And it makes sense. They not, listen, family, they wasn't coming like that. Listen, they had attempted many times to take young Dolph out. They wasn't just finna come out there playing. You see what I'm saying? So when that woman said that it was 2 cars full, that's what it was. Them damn people ain't lying. You see what I'm saying? They telling you what it was. She said she was at the shell. She was at the shell, and she looked over there to see. She's not finna lie. For what? What reason is it for her to lie? She ain't know that was Dolph at the time. You know what I'm saying? She just recording like, damn, they in here, you know what I'm saying, busting, woo, woo, woo. So family, that's the first line. This is the first thing that people got to grasp. The homicide detectives altered this shit. So now let's just think about this. If the homicide altered the photos, we know they altered it because they're the only ones that got access to this shit, right? They're the only ones that's watching these videos. The homicide video, homicide. So that means homicide or higher level of people did this right here, and they did it fast. You see what I'm saying? Because they got that footage, and over the night, okay, because remember, Jeremy Pierre now was and the Joy of the City was the ones that released the first those photos and stuff, and then this came later on. So they were still altering the photos. You know what I'm saying? This is why when you look at this right here, let's get on over here. This is why when you look at this photo right here, you see that eraser mark on the pavement, because why? They were trying to edit this shit so fast, and you can see the eraser mark. They removing shit up out of there. So the thing we got to ask ourselves is, why would homicide be altering the photos of young Dolph murder scene and then taking straight drop face and placing it over the face of this person right here that's shooting? Because think about that. If it's straight drop, it's no need to paste his face over the body if that's actually him right there. Straight drop is a fucking fall guy. He's on the scene. I'm not saying he's not on the scene. He's on that scene. But that ain't him right there, because why hide his face if that's him? That's somebody else. You see what I'm saying? Because why would you do that? Why would you paste his face over the face of somebody else, and then the person that's standing right there has a handgun? You gonna paint a Drake right there. This is Homicide doing this shit. It's on their Facebook page. So why? So family. So y'all gotta understand this shit. This is how deep this shit is. This is not just some, you know, some murder shit. It's people involved in this shit. And MPD is part of this shit, because they the ones put this shit out. It's a person standing there with a handgun. This is evidence tampering. This is why, family, Straight Drop know this shit. This is why he said he wanted the case moved to a different county. They don't want to move this shit, because if they move this shit to another county, all they ass is going to jail for tampering with this evidence. You see that shit clear as day. That's tampering. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that shit with a murder case going on. And then y'all releasing this shit and y'all giving people fake information, man. Fake information. And this is why Straight Drop kept telling y'all, oh, I might be home before y'all blink. I might be this and that, because in my opinion, he's always been the fall guy from the beginning. You'll beat the case, you'll get all this publicity, all this clout from this, and this is how you take off. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not him right there. So who the fuck is that standing right there? You know what I'm saying? If they're telling us that him and Cornelius are the only two shooters, who the fuck is that? That they got pasted over, that's still with a handgun. Come on, man. Like, we got to make this shit make sense. Hell no, they not ready to go to trial. They can't prove that shit. Listen, family, if I see this shit, you don't think his lawyers see that shit? You don't think Straight Drop lawyers see this shit? They see that shit. They done saw that tape, and they know, the people, like, family, the people that saw that video know that this shit has been altered. So what the hell is the police doing? Like what are y'all doing? This shit is madness. Okay? The next thing is this. This is the next thing, right, family? Check this out. Check this out right here. Check this out right here. Let me see. Is that it right there? No. All right, let's do this right here, right? Damn, I thought I had that shit pulled up. All right, let's get this tab shared, right? It's something else that I just found on here, family. This shit finna, this shit, hey, listen, family, this shit is so crazy, man. It's unbelievable, man. How the hell do I do this, man? Damn. Man, I'm tweaking. What the? Hold on. Let me see. Damn, was it? Hold on. Y'all gotta see this shit. Hold on, man. This shit finna blow y'all mind, man. I thought I had. Hold on. Come on, man. What the fuck? Let me see. Can I? Oh, let's try this. Let's go. Boom. All right, this is just gonna work. Look, family, check this out right here. Check this out right here. So they telling us, right, that this right here is Cornelia Smith right here, right? Okay, this is what they trying to tell us, right? They're saying that this is Cornelia Smith right here. Okay, they saying that this is Cornelia Smith. Oh, you know what? Man, y'all bear with me, man. This shit, hold on. All right, let's do it like this. So they're saying, they're trying to tell us right here, family, that this is Cornelia Smith, right? Now, what y'all got to understand is, right, is that family, look, so at the time of the, listen, at the time of Dolph demise, right, this is the guy right here. Now we know he done picked up weight and stuff, right? But this is corn right here, right? Y'all see how little corn he is? They want us to believe that this is this guy right here. Ain't no way. Ain't no way that's him right there. Okay. Now, the other thing that I want you guys to understand is that this photo is also edited. Okay. It's also been edited, right? Now, I want to show you guys some. I want to show you guys some. Okay. This is also edited. If you look, right, family, check this out. You see how you got the, you see how you got the window and stuff right here? That window goes all the way down. You can see that all the way to right here. Okay. So where the hell is the face at? Where the rest of the face at? You see what I'm saying? How the hell can you have a hat and all that, family? So my thing is that they're tampering. They're tampering. You see what I'm saying? They're tampering with this shit. Because when you, family, when you blow this shit up, you can clearly see that glass right there. You see how you see the camo going all the way up right here? How is that shit going through his face like that, man? You see what I'm saying? So they have altered these photos, okay? And this is the first thing that one's got to understand, and understanding why they pushing this shit back is because the police is in on this shit. Homicide. The same people that's investigating this shit is the same people that's altering this shit because they're the ones that got access to this shit. They're the ones that put this shit out. So this is how deadly this shit is at the top, okay? So whatever deals and shit that they don't work, the people that put the bag on Dolph and did all that, MPD is involved in this shit because it's no need to do that if they're not involved in what's going on. Just put this shit out to the people and then just, you know what I'm saying, take this shit to trial and get the conviction. But the fact that they're going back and they're tampering with evidence shows you that their ass is involved, okay? Now,